So we're looking at Lament for a Good King and looking at bar 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 through to 30. So you're in E flat major, so all of your levers down, and we're going to put our thumb, our left hand thumb, on the F below middle C. Second finger goes next door onto the E flat, miss a string, and third finger onto the C. Okay, and then before you play the third finger, the thumb is going to replace, but instead of going back where it is at the moment, it's going to go onto the A string. So it's going to look like this. I'll just show you that again. And if you remember at the beginning, the pattern was F, and then the next door string, the E string, miss a string, and then your third finger on the C. Well, after that little bit, you then get the right hand comes in, and that does F, E, and C as well. But this time it just does those ones. It doesn't go back to play the A afterwards. So the right hand's going to go. So if we put that together, we get 3 ye. Okay, and the next little bit, which is bar 28, you've got a 2 blue, and we'll carry it on into the next bar. So 2 blue, 2 in the left hand. So it's thumb on the B flat, second finger next door on the A flat, miss a string, and third finger on the F. So it's actually that same shape again, but in a slightly different place on your harp. And this is going to go 2 blue, 2. So if I take it back to the beginning of this little section we're looking at, this is how far we've got so far. It'll be a good idea as well to listen to the playthrough of the whole piece so that you get a feeling for how it goes and you have the tune sort of going on in your head, and that will really help you to learn it. Okay, so the next little bit is going to be the right hand, the end of bar 29, second finger on the F above middle C, miss a string, and then thumb goes on the A string, so on this A flat here. And this is going to go blue, 2 blue. So what happens is you play the second finger, but before you play the thumb, the second finger replaces, but not onto the same string. It's actually going to move to the G, so it's going to move next door to the thumb. So it's going to sound like this. Remember, it's blue, 2 blue. Okay, so if we put all of that together, this is what we're going to get. And I was adding in some damps there just because this is quite a resonant harp and the sound was kind of ringing on there. Maybe we didn't want that. So a bit later on, once you're really confident with the notes, you might want to think about putting some damps in as well. Okay.